The United Africans Transformation UAT party is hosting its election rally in Lebowakgomo. The party is aiming to win seats both regionally and nationally. Reporter Lutendo Bobodi is there to learn more about the party's plans. Now, Lutendo, thank you so much for your time. What are the main ideas in the UAT manifesto that supporters are most excited about?
I've been riffling through it, and I see that they say that they are one of the fastest growing party in South Africa, and they say that they have about 3 million members across 5 provinces. That includes Limpopo, Gauteng, Northwest Free State, and they're saying, if you look at the manifesto, I've been rifling through it, and they're talking about the most essential issues, those bread and butter issues, those issues that have been an albatross around the country's neck, your employment, lack of employment, education. And if you look at today, the rally will be addressed here in Lebowakgomo by the party president, Wanaboy Bantu Matlatsi, who has already arrived here, and he'll be expected to speak very soon. But to talk about some of the members that are coming through here, if I should move a little bit out of the shot, you see people here queuing. It's a long winding queue of people waiting to enter the venue, which is a training ground for the PSL First Division team, which is Baroka FC. They'll be coming here to listen to what the president of the party will be saying. But for now, we just want to talk about the party itself. The party is only 2 years old, and if you look at what they're claiming, what they're saying about their membership, it's humongous if you're talking about 3 million. And I'm going to be joined here by party spokesperson, that is Mr. Mighty Maule. Thank you so much for your patience, sir.
Thank you so much.
We, as a party, it only started in 2002, and now you're talking about 3 million members. How did you?
2022.
Yes. How did you manage to garner such a humongous number?
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, South Africans are hopeless when they look at what has been happening in the country. South Africans are hopeless when they look at the socio-economic challenges that are facing them. So I wouldn't say there's much that we have done, but I will say South Africans believe that this is an only available opportunity for that can actually assist in terms of changing their lives. We did not actually come up with any magic. We said to South Africans, now is time for us as Africans, now is time for us to get whatever that was actually stolen from us around the issue of land. Now we put the issue of land at the center of all our economic activities, because without addressing this fundamental issue, without addressing the issue of land utilization, land ownership, there's no way that we can be able to address the socio-economic challenges facing the country. So when you see these people, nothing magical that we have done, we just said to them, here is an alternative, here is the key that will unlock opportunities and actually address all the socio-economic challenges that have been tormenting you for many years.
Okay, and let's talk about the party structures in provinces such as this one, Limpopo. How are they? How are your campaigns? How have been those campaigns that you're running in the province? How are you running them? Do you have party structures? Do you have branches on the ground?
Yes, we have party structures. We are very organized because we know that we have a very big elephant in the room to deal with. So we are bound and compelled to be very organized. We have the provincial structures. We have the structures going down in the district, the ward, and so on. So all the doers on the ground are actually mobilizing and informing all members of the community, all members of the province, to say, here is an alternative that will bring back your dignity. Here is an alternative that will make sure that the land and minerals and everything that has been taken away from you will be able to be brought back. So we are very structured, we are very organized. We have structured from the provincial structure down to the branches.
Okay, and lastly, you are in provinces like Limpopo, Free State, Gauteng. Why are you not spreading your wings across the country?
Look, there's always a point of departure. They say a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and that single step to us is the 5 provinces. So we said, let's start with these 5 provinces, and we're going to spread our wings like eagle and be able to run the whole country. Now we are saying, as United African Transformation, after 30 years of democracy, nothing has improved in terms of land ownership. The economy is still in the hands of white minority, and we are saying, as UAT, Africans, it's time for us to be united. It's time for us to get our land back, because if we have our land, we will will be able to be involved in an agricultural program, produce food, the issue of food security will be addressed. And after food security, we will be able to actually to process. And when we will process, that will be the birth of our industrialization program. And after that, crime will be addressed, because the main cause of crime is the economic challenge. People are hungry, people are poor. With land, we'll produce food, we'll take kids to school, we're gonna go down under the surface and get all the minerals, stop exporting those minerals, process them, beneficiate them, create industries, address our education problem, which is one of the poorest in the world, only through land ownership. So once we start putting the issue of land at the center of economy, in our opinion, everything will be solved. Okay. Because that's the reason why after 30 years of democracy, they couldn't solve all these problems, because they ignored this particular issue. More talks, less action.
Okay, and lastly, your party is United Africans Transformation.
United Africans.
And not African. Does that mean it caters for the interests of only black people?
Look, there's a difference between Africans and blacks. We don't talk about Africans in terms of the skin color or skin pigmentation. Yeah. We talk about Africans in terms of orientation, in terms of consciousness. So anyone that subscribe to African values, Ubuntu, Mutu ke Mutu ka batho, kopano ya ma-Africa, is more than welcome in our party. So for all races, it's open for all races, for as long as they understand the fact that now it's time for the dignity to be back, now it's time for land to be back, because through land ownership we can solve all problems.
Okay, let me just quickly speak to one of the members here and sympathizer. Sir, you are supporting this particular party. What attracted you to this party?
Well, good morning, the viewers and everyone around me. Actually, if we can look at the state of this country at the moment, it's very bad. So when this party talked about hunger, I can say a lot, but the hunger item is what attracted me to join this party. We've got so many problems in this country at this moment, but now if you want to get rid of these problems, there's only key you can have to look at. The key to open all the problems, to solve all the problems, then we take the country forward.
Okay. Thank you, sir. And you, just 10 seconds, what attracted you to this party?
Most importantly is the issue of land, because that's very, very critical issue. I mean, this party promises us that it will address the issues of land, it will address the issue of food security, and issue of crime in this country, and that's what really attracted me to the party.
Thank you so much. As you can see, people are now also flocking into this venue to attend this rally and listen to what the president of the party, Wanaboy Matlas, will be saying.